What it do, my hand, you boys coming through once again. And on today's video, we're going to talk about an incident that took place in CDCR and where an inmate became unalive. Again, it's been a minute since we have reported something like this, and it was just a matter of time, and it just happened, right? So before we continue with this video and tell you what took place, do not forget to hit the like, a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It does not take nothing from you, and at the end of the day, just helping the channel, which I do highly appreciate it. So let's get to the story, right? So this took place in Kern Valley State Prison, right? You already know, man, that place be popping. There's a lot of, it's all level 4, man. If you count A through D, right? And it's a very dangerous spot. Well, in this occasion, man, we have two individuals who turned on one of their own. These individuals allegedly are inmate William Nestler III, who is 43 years, and inmate Edward Holden III, who is 35. These two individuals were seen getting off on inmate Timothy Wayland, who was 56 at the time of the incident and sadly became unalive, right? So when we tell these stories, man, we have to always keep in mind, man, that all these individuals that we're speaking on have families that are mourning, that are going through something that is difficult, man. And we always have to be mindful about this, man. So first of all, respect to the family, respect for those who suffer a loss on this occasion, man. And one thing is a reminder as well to those individuals, man, who want to break the law out there, who want to act tough, who want to say, oh, I want to be right here, I want to do this, I want to do that. Well, guess what, man? This is what's going on, man. So if you want to be part of this, man, they're recruiting right now. Boldly, do your thing, do a crime, get caught, and do what you have to do, you know? I'm going to tell you one thing, man. It's nothing nice, especially if you're doing a gang of time and having to go through incidents as you are down with these individuals, meaning you are on the same yard. There's incidents popping out every so often, or popping up every so often, that you can't even enjoy doing your time, man. So it's part of the system. I do understand this. No matter how many individuals we change of the positions of authority, right? Meaning we can change the whole system, the OCOs, whoever's up there in Sacramento, we can change all of those people. But at the end of the day, man, the system is the system, and it's its own monster. And I'm talking about the inmates, the politics, the get downs. Doesn't matter who's the boss, who's the one running CDCR. At the end of the day, this is gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, you can't stop that, man. And that's basically point blank what I believe, right? Now, some people might believe different, but that's just my opinion. So in this occasion, we see these two inmates, right, getting off on this individual with weapons, hitting them, back after back, man. I can only imagine what people around there were thinking, because everybody knows when something is about to happen. Everybody knows except the victim. That's the cool part about this game, man. They already know, hey, man, somebody's about to get hit. Pay attention over here because it's about to get down. Let's watch the show. And that's how it is. In prison, that's how it is. Let's watch the show and see what happens, right? And that's the sad part about it, right? And trust me, a lot of people get a thrill out of this stuff, you know? They want to see that stuff. They want to see that action. And they think it's cool, man. They think it's cool until one day they come to understand that, fuck, crazy environment and deadly environment. And at the end of the day, how did that environment help you or provide for you? It's crazy because right now it is their own comrades, the one attacking this individual who've been down for a minute, right? This individual been down for a minute, and that didn't save him from individuals moving on him. As these two individuals are attacking Timothy, the cops see this. They tell him to stop the attack. You know, of course, they're not going to listen. They're going to throw grenades, pepper spray and stuff like that, hit them with the baton if they feel like it. And at the end of the day, they stop, but the damage is already done. This incident happened at 1:40 p.m. And by 2, this incident happened at 1:40 p.m. And by 2:12, he was already pronounced unalive, man. Sad situation, but it's reality for you guys, man. And I'm sorry to just put it this way, but that's how it is, man. You cannot sugarcoat this stuff. The thing about these three individuals on this story is that those three individuals were busted, were in prison for unaliving somebody. As for Wayland, he's been down for 18 years, if I'm not mistaken, since 2007. And on CDCR, he has got caught with a manufactured weapon or with controlled substances. That's it, man. Possibly he picked a habit. He was doing something with that, maybe selling. Who knows, man? But that's his history record. You know, that not too violent as we can see, right? Sometimes, I mean, he can be involved in riots, but as in doing a removal or getting out from somebody, he don't have no record of that. Now, on the other hand, now as for William Nestler III, who's been down for 20 years, he does have an inside stabbing who end up cashing 9 years in here. One thing I have to tell you, man, about lifers, man, is that the meaning in life, you give it up in life. So usually people who have life, they don't got nothing to lose. They don't, I mean, they can do whatever they want through their whole time. Doesn't matter. They know they can do whatever they want. Why? Because they already have life, right? So there's no hope for them. They're going to do and they're going to dedicate their lives to whatever they believe, right? And you cannot get mad at that, period, you know? That's something that they believe in something. They cash life because of something. And they're going to go like that and do their time that way, you know? Eventually, later on, if politics or something turn against them, they're going to do what they're going to do, or they're going to sacrifice themselves. You know, at the end of the day, it's their decision, and they know what they're going to do. Now, we're never going to know what happened with the victim, Timothy Wayland. But what I'll tell you is this, man. Being on his shoes in his situation is all bad, man. Because those white boys, they do play with big steel, man. And they don't play around. They don't play around, and they make an example on that yard. So people from different segments, from different groups, can pay attention to how they play. You know, at the end of the day, it's a competition within the institution. Who does the baddest hardcore pegada in that yarda? And guess what? Right now, most likely the whites, they're on top. Until the next pegada comes up, they're gonna decide to show off and try to overcome that pegada by the whites. So with this being said, we are out to next video. Muchas gracias. Saludos a todos. I do hope that you can see and learn something from what I'm saying. Read between the lines, man. So with this being said, we are out to next video. Gracias. Gracias.